Hey guys, it is Danny and welcome to another video, and I hope that you guys are doing wonderful today. And in this video we will be talking about our Invest 96L, which is expected to become our next name storm maybe by the next day or so, sometime over this weekend, and it is going to be a threat to land, guys. And so if you want to know if you'll be affected and how strong this might get, please keep watching this video. And so before I go into details, please do subscribe if you haven't and tap the bell so you know every time when I post a new video, because I will keep you guys updated on tropical cyclone activity right through the season. And you can also follow me on Instagram. My weather account is Weather Girl Dani, and my personal account is Dani Henry Official. Okay guys, so now we want to take a look at the satellite view of our Brewing ETA, and so there we have it, and it is looking pretty compact at this time. It is still a tropical disturbance, and conditions are going to be more favorable as it heads westward, and we're expecting that, as I said, maybe by the next day or so this will achieve maybe tropical depression or possibly tropical storm status. But at this time it is moving away from the Windward Islands, and we're expecting that continued westward movement, and as I said, it will be entering much more favorable conditions that will help to support this becoming a tropical cyclone, guys. And so now back to the National Hurricane Center's 5-day graphical tropical weather outlook. And so there we have it. So it's not in very favorable conditions at this time, but it is right outside that shaded area right there. So when it enters it, which is going to be very soon, we could see this rapidly forming and becoming our next tropical system. And I wouldn't be surprised if there is any sort of rapid intensification, because later down in this video we will take a look at the wind shear map, and we also talk about the ocean temperatures, and we have a lot of our models expecting that this will develop, even though some of them are all over the place with this one. But nevertheless, we're expecting that this will in fact become our new tropical system, ETA. And so guys, it's going to be a threat, possibly most likely to Central America and possibly the southern portions of the Greater Antilles, which is probably Jamaica. So again guys, this might have the potential to pass well south of us and not be an imminent threat, but again, some of those rain bands could affect the island with some periods of very heavy rainfall. And in terms of what the available models are expecting in terms of its potential intensity, we have most of them, I would say all, agreeing that this will achieve hurricane status, and one at this time expecting that it will become a major hurricane, which is certainly not impossible. I mean, the Caribbean is very favorable right now when it comes on to tropical development, so I wouldn't be surprised if this achieves major hurricane status. And now to our different models. Okay guys, and first up we have the Euro model, and so this is by Monday the 2nd of November. And again, if you're not quite clear on what this map is, it's a map showing the isobars, which are lines of equal pressure, and the closer they are in a circular manner with the pressure below 1030 millibars, that's low pressure system, usually or tropical cyclones. And so let's go further out with this, and so there we have it, getting much stronger as it approaches Central America. And as I said guys, I wouldn't be surprised if we have some rapid intensification taking place while it is going to be in the South Caribbean area right there. So guys, now let us go on to the CMC model, and this is by Sunday the 1st of November, and we have it showing that low pressure area right there to the southeast of Jamaica. And going further out with what this model is expecting with this tropical system here, we have it strengthening as well. So none of our models are expecting this to be a really weak tropical system, at least thus far, and eventually it will be moving inland. And let's go to our final model run for the CMC. Here we have it getting much stronger, so I would say that is potentially a Category 1 hurricane, or maybe just a very strong tropical storm right there. But as I said, I would not be surprised if there is some very rapid intensification. And now let us go on to our NAVGEM model. It's showing something very interesting. So there we have that low pressure area. We're not seeing any isobars really coming together, but it is showing that L to indicate that low pressure area, and it's showing it to be in more north than what our other models are expecting here. And then by Monday the 2nd of November, it's showing it crossing over Jamaica, this low pressure area passing over Jamaica, so it's expecting it to be moving a bit to the northwest, but I wouldn't say that's very likely, but eventually chose it moving back on a southward track and moving inland into Central America. So this model is very different from the others here, and I would say that most likely this won't be the outcome, but again, anything is possible. And now to our GFS model here, and so there we have it. This is by Sunday, again the 1st of November. It's showing that low pressure area in the South Caribbean getting together, preparing itself to become a significant tropical cyclone. And going further out with this model, we see that it has gotten a lot stronger by Tuesday, the 3rd of November. So it's likely that this is going to develop and become something very, very significant. And also, I should make mention that going further out, I won't show those different runs for this model, but going further out, the GFS is expecting it to be loitering in the Caribbean, moving all over the place, and some fission taking place where we have one storm here, one storm there, but I don't think that's going to be the outcome. Okay guys, and so finally we have our icon model here. It's showing that it will definitely develop as well, and again this is by Wednesday the 4th of November guys. So it's almost 100% that we will in fact have our tropical storm ETA by this weekend or early next week. And so guys, I mentioned earlier that we will talk about the wind shear. So here we have the wind shear map. And again, the reds show unfavorable shear, the yellows mean neutral, and the greens mean favorable. And remember how we were having so much unfavorable shear dominating most of the North Atlantic basin? Well, here we have the Caribbean and parts of the Gulf getting favorable right now. So with all of these conditions setting in, we're definitely expecting to have our tropical storm very soon, because conditions are starting to get so favorable guys. And as I said, it's likely to be ETA, which is the next name to be used to name a tropical system. And so guys, I would like to know your thoughts. Where in the Greek alphabet do you think that we will end for this hurricane season? Like, what do you think the last storm name will be? So I'd like to hear what you guys think in the comments down below. But for me, I'm thinking that we might end at Kappa or Lambda. So that's just my expectations guys, and again, anything can change. The season is not over yet, and we can see more tropical activity. And so again, with the seasonal statistics thus far, we've had 28 tropical depressions, 27 named storms, 11 hurricanes, 4 major hurricanes, and again we did not have a single category 5 hurricane for this season. The strongest storm was Laura, which had sustained winds of 150 miles per hour if it strengthened. A bit more, maybe to above 155 miles per hour, it would have been a category 5, but fortunately we've had no cat 5. Unfortunately, we've had 154 fatalities and over $27 billion in damages. So things have been quite active this season, and it's not over yet. We're having a brewing storm that will be an imminent threat to land. So guys, I ask that if you're in Central America, you take the necessary precautions. And so guys, that is it for this update. If you found this video to be pretty informative, please give a thumbs up, and you can also share your thoughts in the comments. And remember to always be weatherwise, and I'll keep giving updates.